get paid.
Niggas get paid to do that shit. So when we do that shit, I be like, Farm never did it, but Farm do it from behind his back. Like we on the show team, when you doing that show basketball, that's a bonus right there.
Tell me something about the great showman in basketball, like Metal Art Women and Curly Neal and shit. Tell my viewers who them guys was as a child.
Yeah, nah, it was different showman. It was, because as a child, we couldn't listen to comedy and cursing.
Right.
So that was the closest thing, right? It wasn't boring. So when you watching something you love, the game, and they funny, you know, they doing the thing. But then when you're a real baller, you can take away, like, that part is bullshit. But then you can say, like the Metal Art Women, you can say, hold on, Curly Neal, even though he's funny, that motherfucker got a handle. Like,
they said Marques
Haynes. So I had the opportunity to rock with him one time.
Okay.
Right, he was like in his late 60s, and he had a shot. He used to take the ball and kick it in from half court. Wow. One bounce and kick that shit in from half court.
Wow.
So that's what made me like get into stupid trick shots and shit.
His name comes up amongst like
one of the best ball handlers of all time.
All time.
Yeah, nah, he's a whole nother level of ball handler like that.
Since we dribbling right now, this is long ago. Tell my viewers your earliest memories of being fond of that basketball shit.
My shit was.
It wasn't my first sport.
I played baseball. I think every inner city kid that played ball played baseball for some reason. 90% we played baseball, and then I don't know what happened to motherfuckers. The baseball that disappeared, and basketball just seemed more appealing. Baseball was dope, but basketball seemed more cooler when you live in the hood.
Oh, yeah, it was definitely more glamorous.
Because people are there, you know what I'm saying? So people don't go to a baseball game. This is early in the summer, but the basketball court is connected right on the projects. So right, the baseball you gotta leave out the hood. You know what I'm saying? So unless we play baseball in the hood, but then you break the windows and all the other shit. So other than that, you know, basketball was like 8, 9. It was like once I found out other people said I was good, that's when it was all right.
Right.
Yeah.
Will Smith said it himself. Black basketball courts in the summer got girls there.
That shit like a gold chain, man. Ain't nothing like the nicer yard. That's the only thing that could compete with the biggest drug dealers back in the days was the ball player. Like I was smashing the same chicks as the nigga riding around in the Bentley.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? It's the same. Then after a while, they wanted to hang with me. Right, so
the ball players.
Yeah, so it's like the hustlers want to hang with the ball players to get the street cred far as the chicks, the people that they don't interact with. And the ball players want to hang with the hustlers to ride around in the cars and to feel the form of being protected.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I see him riding around with such and such and them, you know what I'm saying? He rolling with them, they doing it.
And then not to separate the two, if you look at a lot of dudes that was hustlers was actually nice at ball and shit.
90%. Like, I went to high school, I went to Clinton. Everybody that wasn't the nicest niggas wasn't on the team. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
When you're in high school in a public inner city, the nicest dudes ain't the niggas that's playing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And people think I'm bugging like that.
It be for grades or social.
Yeah, it's all like. So when I went to in Clinton High School, me, my man Eric Mobley, we didn't play other dudes. He the only one that didn't play, and guess what? He was the number 18 draft pick. All up, you know what I'm saying? So like, the hustlers is nice. It's just that road you go through. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like to make it, that shit is just a whole. It's easy to make it. It's the little things that you to make it. Getting up in the morning, jogging 10 miles, 1,000 jump shots, critiquing your shot, making sure your elbows tucked in. The mechanics are fighting around the screen. Like we don't want to learn that in street ball. We just want, man, give me the rock and move.
Speaking of street ball, right? Once it became like a worldly phenom, I seen a tape myself, per se, where the narrative was that when they decided to start filming what y'all was doing, it was a performance that you and I think Future did at somewhere when y'all was dancing and shit.
Hollow Ground. Yeah, that started out way before.
So that was way before. Hollow Ground was the one that was on TNT.
Yeah, word.
He was on that joint too, right?
It's crazy. Hollow Ground was really about Bad Boy and Future and them team. But I was rocking out so crazy, they just called me like, yo, you gotta be on it. Like they sent the limo to my crib.
Right.
They walking a while, they wanted to show the scene with me and Future dancing with the ball and change it up, and it just really went. So
who was y'all playing that day when y'all started dancing?
That was at Rucker.
So y'all was bombing them niggas, so y'all just said, so we just start clowning?
It's crazy. It's crazy because he's from South Bronx, so I'm from the Northeast. He's older than me, but we had a similar type of game, but we never seen each other. So when we did perform, that was just like people think, like we did it. The first time we danced to the ball, the reaction was dope, but people understand. People think we did it because we was embarrassing them. Nah, we did it because, for example, if I get the ball and I do this, Gully, I get the ball and I hit you with this, right? Bitches watching me and saying, look how he moved his hips. Right? So now we dancing. They don't understand. We dancing in. We going to the crowd, to the chick. We always make like it was more of a that ain't have nothing to do with it. It had everything. Then it just happened to be entertaining.
So after y'all did it that day, y'all continued to do it.
It blew up, and then the tournament directors used to say we ain't want to do it. The tournament director used to come up. God bless the dead, Greg Marques. Yo, please dance today, man.
Warm this shit up. Huh?
Please, man, it's dead out here. Please, you know what I'm saying? Then we was doing it. Then next you know, they started throwing on music.
Right.
So now it was like, okay, like now we just dancing to the music. And then every game they would say, you know what? Soon as, like we're telling them though, we losing, we're not doing it. So we tell people, if you seen us dance, we won a lot of games because we only did it when we was up, and there was no shot clock, so there was a strategy behind it. We up 8, yo, let's dance for like 2 minutes. But we up 8, we really killing the clock. And entertaining, but we winning the game. We're not shooting. We still tell her, yo, be ready. Tell our big man, yo, be ready.
So y'all would just take their mind totally off this shit.
Off the game. So now we done dance for then in 3 minutes. Nigga, we done killed the game. By the time y'all get the ball, nigga, we still up 8. Game's almost over.
Right.
So that's how that shit really played a part.
So the team that y'all was playing that day, they just sat there and let y'all burn the clock out and dance and shit?
But you gonna foul us. You gonna make the free throws.
Right.
Or guess what? They don't want to get embarrassed. Because you fuck around and run up on us, that shit might go between your legs or behind your back. Then you really gonna be talked about. But then you can't really rough it. Back then, you can't really rough us up. Again, because who we playing for? Who's in the stands? Right? So it's like, damn. I can tell you that mad people probably wanted to grab us and just shake us up and throw us in the crowd, but can happen. You know, we played in St. Louis Gaucho Gym, right? We played Tyson the Model, right?
Was there a Patrick Beverly in the street?
Hell yeah,
in the streetball world.
It's one right now. It's one right now. World premiere.
World premiere.
World premiere. Fawn played against him.
He D'ing up.
90 feet. World premiere.
Face guard and shit like that.
World premiere. Hood, in and out of jail, so you don't give a fuck about nobody.
Right.
Nobody. Kendall, he was on the tour.
Can he score?
Yeah, he's alright. Yeah, he can play. Yeah, he's alright. Kendall, he could have been really special because he was like a real patriot. To right now, he's probably one of the best defenders right now.
What do you think of Patrick Beverly? Right now, he just got a fine for flopping. He just got a $5,000 fine for flopping. Then you seen what James Harden did to him the other night. Is he really a good defender, or is there a level of shenanigans?
But yeah, he's a good, but
Ron Artest could score 30 points.
But when you play against like me, let's say if I play against like a Patrick Beverly, he gonna get my number, right? Let's say if he got my number. Niggas like dudes like James Harden and those dudes, okay. So okay, I'm watching film, okay, he's laying for that. So now now when you waiting for this, I'm giving you this now. So now you all the way confused. You know what I'm saying? With him, he up on you. So with him, you can't really play with him. You gotta go serious play.
Right.
But if you play one speed,
So that confrontation with James Harden, as James Harden bring the ball up the court, you think he already knew what he was about to do?
nigga, you walk in the gym and you, nigga, there's people saying right now, damn, we played them niggas tonight. Everybody had one of those. Like, damn, here you go. This nigga right here gonna make me. I'm gonna bust his ass, but this thing gonna make me work, B. Right? And that's how it is with like a Patrick Beverly. Like, damn, man, dude's probably had an injury problem. Like, nah, I ain't gonna play today, man. I'm gonna cool out. Like Melo, I use Melo. When Melo, what was Melo's second game, I think. Milwaukee? No, who they played?
Yeah, 18 against Milwaukee.
Milwaukee, but look, when they played the second game, I said, nah, not the second game, Melo. You need to get with Greek Freak and them niggas like a fifth game to get warmed up, because that intensity, if they get caught up one-on-one,
Right.
outmatched, man.
I think he was 4 for 14 that game. Shit. Yeah, that was the game he had 10 points.
Yeah, but it was. I like it. I respect him, but he's still a step slow on defense. And what he was great at was jumping into niggas' chests and finish. He can't do that no more. The lift was gone.
He broke somebody down. I think that was Brook Lopez. So he
had him playing center.
Break him up. Yeah.
He's supposed to get 100 on Brook Lopez. 100 on him. Word.
Oh, God. Who you like? Who your team?
My team is the last team in the NBA right now.
Y'all the last team there. Oh, Golden State. You still over there?
Oh, yeah, I ain't going nowhere.
I respect it.
Them young boys, y'all know what's crazy is them young boys gonna be good. We just talk about them, right? They gonna be good. I fuck with Golden State.
I was looking at them niggas play. I ain't know nobody on the court.
Yo, no. Listen.
Who's these niggas?
Fuck Golden State. The NBA, I don't know nobody. That shit is a big AAU tournament. The oldest niggas 23 out there. 24, 20. When I grew up, niggas was 20, 28, 29, 35, 32. If you 30 years old now, it's over, man.
I like the progression of basketball. I like that, you know, when I was playing ball and shit, they were stuck on bringing the ball up, throwing the ball in.
Yeah. Now that's
all
different.
that shit.
Now, yeah.
I'm glad that shit's over.
This shit right here, that AI cross, niggas waiting on that now. You fuck around here, as soon as you go here, nigga be looking for you like, nah. These young niggas is not going for that AI cross no more.
Did you see Zach Levine he had 49 last night.
Yeah, no, he's did you work out on him? Who you worked out with?
That shocked me because he's a dunker and shit. He's a pharmacist.
Farmer, look, Stucky.
Rose, Charlie. The whole like really Detroit Pistons. When Ben was on the Detroit Pistons.
Trained with him in the off season.
Yeah.
When you said Ben, you talking about Ben Gordon?
Ben Gordon, yeah.
Friend of yours?
Yeah, that's my best friend.
Who asked you bust? Cause you that day.
Yeah, let me.
Who asked? Hold on.
Let me get some of your rap sheet.
Who asked
I remember
you
when
bust
you was
that
coming
day?
through. When you was coming through, the and one shit. You was like one of the guys that was. It seemed like you was like attacking Professor and shit like that.
How so?
Sauce. Okay, I knew. Yeah.
I really wasn't attacking Sauce with that.
It just
They showed it like
it looked like you was on some. Man, I'm just as good as this nigga.
Because
Like, I get busy too.
No, he got to tell you the history how it
went
started.
behind this shit. Like me and Sauce was cool before I even stepped on the talk.
Okay.